Welcome to the Media Molecule Halloween stream with your hosts, Abby Happy, Tom Dent.
Okay, give me that. Oh God.
That was fun.
That.
I'll do one more. Hello.
If you couldn't tell, that is Tom voicing this amazing skeleton skull head that Dan made for us.
Ever.
Welcome to the Media Molecule Halloween
Live
Scream stream.
Spooktacular streams. Shout out to Tech Tac calling it the Screaming Scream stream.
Well, I actually made something to improve this. I made Tom practice his introduction, and then I made it into an instrument. So if we just
go into the.
Oh, I have to remix it, right? Yeah. Sorry. So if you can't tell it right now, we're actually using the alpha of Dream. So this is something that people, not just us, but other people outside of the studio have been using. It's really exciting for us to have it out in the wild just a little bit. Still sort of within our family, but definitely along the lines of what we're going to be sharing with all of the amazing creators in our community later this year. Okay, so if I open this up, I have Tom playing. Let's see, there we go.
Welcome to Media Molecule's Halloween stream.
It's that laugh.
Okay, and then I made a few of these. Some of these are actually ones that you can already get in game that are sort of like voice filters, and then I made some little tweaks to them.
Laugh.
Molecule's Halloween stream.
But I think my favorite one, I know they're similar, but
Welcome to Media Molecule's Halloween stream.
I just took you and made you sound better. Yeah, I really.
Better. No, that one sounds terrifying. It sounds so scary.
The cool thing though is that for this stream we have a whole bunch of stuff that like tons of people at the studio have been working on, like little things. We're going to teach you how to make some really cool like ghosts and spiders. We're going to carve some pumpkins live in Dreams.
Yeah.
And we have a very, very special guest host. So please join me in welcoming our very own Kitty Powers. Woo!
If she can
make it into all the balloons that you can't even see, but we put on the floor.
Oh, we got so many balloons. It's my pumpkin child.
Balloons.
Oh, you did it.
I did it.
Well done. Welcome to your. How many have you done Dreams live streams before?
I have.
Yes.
Did one quite a while ago
Yes.
with Mark Adami and who else was it? Matt.
Oh.
Actually, it was Tearaway.
Oh wow.
Do you remember?
I remember Tearaway.
Was it before your time?
It was before my time, yeah.
If you are unaware, Kitty Powers is also the creator of Kitty Powers Matchmaker and also Kitty Powers Speed Dating, which is out
Yeah,
soon.
soon, yes. November 22nd.
Nice.
And we also worked on Tearaway, and I'm working on Dreams as well.
It's true.
How wonderful.
I was hoping maybe you would start us off in our virtual pumpkin patch by carving a pumpkin for us.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That work. Let me take this off. It's a bit
Get
warm.
comfortable. We have this kind of
We'll be here for a
amazing
while.
little pumpkin patch, and we have a bunch of people who have volunteered to come on and just carve pumpkins for us, so that we end up with a whole little pumpkin patch. I don't know if you would prefer to use DS4 or Move controllers. We
Give
can
me
make either of
DS4.
those happen. Okay,
I'm
here you
comfortable
go.
with both.
All yours.
Let me unplug my microphone for you,
yeah, go
because you don't need to. The graveyard's actually created by Catherine Woolley. She wants to
Yeah,
make
she's
something.
on my
Thank you,
team,
Kat.
actually.
Yes.
Yeah, she did want to make something cool for the
Right,
studio.
so we're going to
so-
scope into the pumpkin.
Everyone says hello, by the way, Kitty.
Hello. Hello, kittens. Right.
You've been teaching me like a way of doing this effectively, and I think that's
Yeah,
what we're doing now.
Rather than you just use a boring old, cylinder, it might be better to use a cone, because then you get more of the flesh revealed.
Fleshy, oh, yeah, nice.
And actually, John Beach made our pumpkin for us. He couldn't be here today. We were really hoping he would make it for the stream, but he made us an awesome pumpkin to carve, so that is cool.
He had to go and have a birthday.
Oh, yeah, he just had to go celebrate like his whole life and everything.
Jeez.
Ugh, so selfish. Sorry, John. It's a Halloween one. It's dark, okay? It's dark.
Someone said I didn't do my nails.
He had the best cake, though, better than mine. I had a Black Forest Gatto, which is very Halloween themed.
Yes. Oh, yeah, his cake was crazy. Oh, I like yours. Yours is a good pumpkin.
It's coming along. Any requests from the stream?
What would you like to see on Kitty's pumpkin? That's a question.
Oh dear.
That's a question.
I've not heard that before.
I like the image that we have in the stream area right now of like a load of our molecules just chilling in the background.
Yeah, we have a lot of people who are all in costume out of shot that you can't see. I mean, you guys can like shuffle over and like watch or sit on the couch or come in. We don't look like we're the only ones sitting here in costume. Or not, fine.
Someone wants to see bunny ears on your pumpkin.
Bunny ears? I was going to put horns, but we can put bunny ears as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we can carve more pumpkins, like we have time.
Okay. Let's do pink horns for medium molecule.
Nice. And everyone that is in costume, everyone's saying they want to see everyone else in costume. They will be.
Oh, yeah,
here.
we will make them. Just letting everybody get over their initial shyness.
Even the people that don't want to come on camera that are in costume are coming on camera, I think.
We just like lurking.
Yeah.
It's a really weird audience. It's not strange at all.
Miguel, the image. Just on his.
You're laughing at something that no one on the stream can see.
I know, some horrible in-joke. I'm so sorry. You'll see him soon. Oh, I like it. He's very good. You're giving eyeballs.
Oh, that is very cute. We did actually carve a bunch of real-life pumpkins. Not entirely for the stream. Most of them are rotting behind us.
Yeah, the MA's is like black inside.
Yeah, somebody should bring it over for a cameo, but just be warned, don't. I mean, like, if it falls apart in your hands, I want no part of this.
What are you making on your pumpkin?
I'm putting bunny ears on it. That was the request.
Yeah, I see how you're doing this. Okay, Bogdan is bringing MA's amazing pumpkin.
Hi, Bogdan.
Hi, Bogdan.
Don't touch me with that rotten pumpkin.
Look at that. Oh.
It's so good, though.
Look at that.
Okay, you also have to take it. You're also responsible for taking it out of here.
Do you want to just hold it, Bogdan?
Not really.
There you go. The stream can just see Bogdan's scepter. Just.
Thank you, Bogdan.
Okay, I'm nearly done.
Okay, nice.
Any more requests? Questions?
Someone says like how much like we've been showing Dreams at shows.
Oh yeah.
What have we learned from people playing it?
So what we've had at shows is really a bunch of the games and stuff that people here have made, but we've been doing a lot of like live create demos. It's been really nice. We've gotten a good chance to talk to students, some indie developers, people who are really interested in using the tools. But the better part of that question is actually we're not going to learn as much as we'd like to learn until we put it into the hands of players and let them try out the create tools and check everything out. So that's sort of the next step. That's what we're going to be doing later this year, giving people a chance to play and use create. So.
Someone said wings.
Wings. Oh, we have a lot of pumpkins to carve.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, we could just leave Kitty doing this, and we'll just.
Oh no! Wait.
Oh no.
Oh no! This is
done. Let me just finish my ears.
fabulous.
They're amazing ears.
Oh, that it has horns and ears now.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can take a few more stream requests for pumpkins. I'm sure Kitty would be happy to carve a few more for us. Oh, I love this one.
Yay!
Yay! All right, put it in the graveyard.
Nice, excellent.
Send it to the field.
Look at that.
Oh, fabulous. All right,
Brilliant.
There's number one. Cool. So we're going to be bringing a whole bunch of different people on to carve their pumpkins throughout the stream. But first up, I think we have Alex, who's going to show us the
Thank you very
spooky things
much.
that she made for this stream.
Okay, yes.
So let's bring Alex on, and she can show us her awesome creations.
Oh, my cloak isn't very practical.
None of any of what we're wearing today is practical. Plus, we filled the whole floor with balloons. It's slightly more convenient than our Piranha stream, but...
Have a sit down next to me, darling.
Just casual Friday.
Welcome, Alex. Oh, you brought your rat.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like, not real.
Alex actually does have real rats.
Yes.
Not like, I mean, pet ones, not like
What's it called?
an infestation.
This one, Jeff.
Jeff the pumpkin.
No, the
Oh, the rat. Sorry, yeah. I thought we were still talking about your
this look like a
pumpkin. I thought you were. I was like checking the chat.
What is
okay,
wrong
so
with you?
Alex, what have you?
What have you brought for us?
So in my spare time, I made a spooky masterpiece. I feel like it doesn't need much of an introduction. But basically, my favourite things are Halloween and spooky things, and like fat animals. So
Good combination.
I made a. Oh no, it's at the end.
Oh, it's after. I was.
You finished it already.
I did, yeah.
There we go. So this is the title screen.
Get the candy in his face.
He a hungry boy. Okay. This is the game. Which
Halloween themed.
which you have to try and give him the candy. He wants quite a lot of candy because he is a hungry boy. And I made this over the space of about like a couple of days. I don't know, it probably looks like it took much longer, obviously, but surprisingly it was quite quite low maintenance.
It was a journey watching you like put it together.
Yeah,
like,
me and Tom Dent sit next to each other in the studio, and he'd occasionally look over and see
What are you doing today,
the
Alex?
progress. Oh, I failed. I lost it. I was distracted trying to talk about it over the top.
Oh, that's.
someone
Any
says
excuse.
he's bestest boy.
He is bestest boy.
He is.
I'm glad people appreciate.
He's such a
Appreciate
good angry boy.
majesty.
So
Yeah.
I think you made a. Did you make a ghost as well?
Yeah, no, I made a ghost, but the ghost is still working.
That's okay. You can show us your ghost. In
it
fact,
doesn't-
I was going to show people how to make some ghosts. And
That's
stuff
a really
bit.
good idea.
Yeah.
Mine's just kind of. It doesn't really have a lot going on with it.
It's just very
At the
cute.
moment.
I can see it combines your love of scary things
Yeah,
and
fat
like
animals.
kind of fat animals. Yeah.
It's like the ghost of a fat animal. But it's really easy to make these because you can use like kaleidoscope and strokes, and it's quite satisfying. But I haven't actually done anything with it yet, so it is literally just a fluffy ghost.
Yeah. Well, no, but it's a good excuse actually to show if you
Yeah.
how. So I was just playing around with this. It's actually we've been doing a whole bunch of coverage in Game Informer this month. And so I've been like making. I was showing how you make mostly to torture Tom. Sorry, Tom.
So horrible, man.
Let me remix this. And somebody asked about the kaleidoscope tool and what it's useful for. So the answer is like making spiders and ghosts. But if I
Amongst
can
other
show very
things.
quickly how I did it.
This is pretty much the same kind of technique I used as well.
Yeah, I might go into this and I upped this to about 8. I mean, mostly because I started with spiders and then just made like a sort of shape like that. Ooh, it's like a tall.
It's like a.
That's like a very
It's
very spooky.
very tall, spooky ghost. And then I sort of like up the glow.
It needs to glow in the dark. Ghost.
Well, I did. I gave it some glow.
Ghosts do canon glow in the dark. I think you'll find.
That's official law.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't make the rules.
No.
I don't make the rules.
No.
That's just how it
And
works.
then I had like up the wind strength
Science.
on them, so I made it a physical object, and then up the wind strength.
What about
so
the
it just does
floppiness?
like the little. The what? The floppiness.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
What does that do? Floppiness.
Flopping.
It usually
Well,
makes things floppy.
yeah. I don't think it's not really going to go with what I'm doing here.
Oh, is it not?
Well, not quite.
is, if it's
I'm going to make
physical.
it.
All right,
Sort of
go on
loosen
then.
it a little, but it's a really easy way to make like and then you can
Just like one of my
move
feather
around and
boas.
sort of flow and like anyway that's like the 10-second ghost, and then the spiders
spiders
is
are
actually the
creepy.
same.
It's so creepy.
I know. Well, so instead of using the wind strength one, I used the hand-drawn animation one. So if you take like the same, and I think I chose this because it's also just a really creepy sort of like splatty, gross, spidery
Make sure it's
kind of
black.
thing. Oh yeah, I will. Yeah, good call. Oh, where are you?
Go on the
Grey.
Yep.
yeah.
Someone says, can you use this kind of stuff to make, like, with your ghosts, to make, like, fabric effects?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
well,
Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that's basically what these kind of are. Like, that could be a dress, that could be a skirt. Like you see when I moved it, it's kind of like this. And I did like a really gross spotty thing. But then I made it the brushstroke a lot smaller. So and that's just pressing down on the D-pad. So when I did this, I got like creepy spider legs. And then if you go into that same tweak menu,
the strokes are often used for fabric and like foliage and leaves and stuff. I'd say like spooky ghosts is probably a secondary use.
Well. Use them for rain and all sorts.
Oh, that jittery hand-drawn animation one is really like, it just makes it extra creepy. I love it.
That's amazing.
So that's been my super, super easy spiders and ghosts tutorial, and I love it. They move. So yeah, that could easily be like the bottom of a dress or something. Yeah, it's like extra sort of human and creepy. I mean, I've had all week to practice. Oh. I accidentally made one with 9 legs today, and I'm like, I'll just keep adding a leg every time Tom looks over just to make it worse for him.
And the way you're sat, like you can just see it, like just always, and
wriggling there.
It's horrible.
Yeah, and amazing.
Oh, it's great. It's amazing.
I went to the supermarket last night and found a spider on me.
Did you?
I was walking down, I thought, well, what's that? And there was a big spider on my face.
No.
On your face.
There's a pet food aisle.
No.
That is horrible.
We gave it a safe home under some grapefruits.
Alex, do you want to carve us a pumpkin?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, carve us a pumpkin.
It's not going to be good.
That's okay. This stream is all about making
am I in
fun and ridiculous things. Edit.
Scope into it.
Yeah. Just like any of them?
Yeah, whatever one you want.
Anyone that hasn't been fiddled with already.
My word.
You better hide all the others.
Oh yeah, that's
easier.
Good. Nice.
There you go.
That's not the shape I want. I'm gonna try with a cylinder, but I'm gonna try and do something a bit different.
Okay.
Someone says it was a good method of deciding how many legs your spiders have.
I agree. I thought that was a really good one.
Great.
It's because it was so upsetting to you every time you looked at my screen.
Wait, that's not quite right. Well, that'll do.
It's terrifying more.
Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. It kind of doesn't work when it's a little bit soft blend like this is, but I wanted to give it like a big smiley mouth, but I think it's just going to look like a
I did that with my pumpkin at home. It's like this. It's
like
very,
a little, But I think on this it's just going to look like a terrifying...
If you're using a cylinder, you could turn
I'm actually
on,
not going to. I'm going to...
make it into a tube and chop it in half.
Yeah, I'm not going to, because I'll be here all day trying to get it perfect. And I'd rather just... Yes.
There you go.
That's more like it.
I like that one.
Actually, I'm going to fine-tune the shape as well. So I'm going to come in here and make it slightly flatter.
Oh.
There we go.
Good technique.
Yeah.
Nice.
And that's horrible. I don't know how I've made this low.
It's a really unimpressed pumpkin.
Yeah, that wasn't what I was going for, but you know what? I quite like it.
Now I really like. I mean, but Dreams is all about happy accidents, right? Oh, that's good. Yeah, those are good eyes for this.
Isn't that what they call meh?
That's like good,
perfect.
right?
Oh, look at that.
I love it. We'll add it to the field.
Ship it.
Yeah, get rid. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That is.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, it's so good. Oh, thank you.
Thank you for that.
That is lovely.
Should I waft out of it?
You can. I mean, you can like hang out in the back. You can.
Yeah.
We just need to bring in. I don't know. Who should we bring in next?
Who have we got on the list?
Well, I mean, like we have Miguel.
We have Miguel. Should we bring Miguel in?
Miguel, do you want to come? Yeah, come show us what you made.
I'll get out of the way.
The Francis.
Oh, where's my mouse?
Francis. So good. I think actually Miguel. This will be Miguel's very first stream appearance.
Oh, welcome, Miguel.
Welcome, Miguel.
Hi, thank you.
Hi.
Oh, hello.
Yep.
There you go.
We purposely put death traps on the floor here. It's just.
Sorry.
Where's my creation? Oh,
It's on there.
yeah. Okay, so what do we have here?
Tell us what you made.
The Francis.
The Francis. Yeah. So what is this?
So this is a scene for what would be a bigger game.
Yeah.
So we are starring Foxy, our hero, and Foxy is left stranded in the desert. He's lost. He doesn't know where he is. So let's find out where he is. I built these dunes and things where it's really a remix from another level from the community. So I took the characters, like the main character, and some other things that you will see right
By the
now.
way, community is just double checking that your costume is from Over the Garden Wall.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes,
Yeah,
fabulous.
Yeah.
Well done.
Okay, so there's some giant thing
San
here.
Francis.
Yeah, it's a giant Francis.
Francis?
Sans-
Yeah, we won't.
Is it from San Francisco?
Oh, nice, nice.
Sorry.
Okay, so let's see what's there.
Couldn't resist.
It was worth it.
Okay, so Giant Francis tells a riddle that reads like, great observer of nights and tides, come and gone, billions of lives. In the dark I will arise, time again, see all my sights.
Nice, nice.
So maybe the community can help us solve this
Oh yes,
thing.
let's see if they know which. So the options are death, the
Death,
moon.
the moon, or an hourglass.
Let's see what people are saying. So can you guys? Someone says the moon. Moon.
The moon.
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 Let's go
seems
for
to-
the moon then.
Someone says pumpkin.
Yeah. So we choose the moon. And it would open, and sadly it's not finished.
Yeah.
So we don't know what's
We
inside
were-
because
yeah,
there's
we-
no gate. But I will build a gate and put something interesting inside.
Nice. I love it.
Do you walk
that's
into
it.
that dark, scary mouth cave?
Yes, 100%. Yep. I answered the question correctly, so clearly nothing bad can happen to me. This is my game logic.
Yeah.
Like, it's inviting me in, so I have to go there, right? Like, if I turn around, it'll tell me that I'm going the wrong way, presumably.
Is that the first thing you've made in?
My first proper thing.
Nice, amazing.
Awesome.
So good. I love the big Francis head.
Yeah, well, that's. I just took the Francis head and made it like super big.
And
Painted
gouged your
it
eyes out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And will you carve a pumpkin for us?
I can try.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
There you go. The bottom.
There. Right. Is this one?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
I saved yours in a completely separate one back.
Oh,
so
it's
we'll get that at the
really
end.
nice.
That's
yeah.
fine. We'll just have to make Kitty do another one. So choose your
I can
pumpkin.
do another one.
This one.
Call that a
That's a good
warm-up.
one.
Okay.
I love the tense, like focused.
And then I think
Oh,
scope
I think you
in
have to
with
scope into it.
Yeah.
L1X.
There
There you
There
go.
we go.
Oh my god.
Hole, nice.
I don't know what I'm doing. Just
Polka dot pumpkin.
different size.
Is it like one tiny eye?
Oh,
Yeah.
tiny.
Oh, look at it.
Like that. Let's try something.
Oh, it looks so afraid.
No.
Perfect.
No. Well, okay.
Bogdan says ship it.
Yes. Okay, that's it.
That
Okay,
is how
perfect.
nice.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thank you, Miguel.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Right.
Let me get to sort that out. Amazing. Thank you,
Yeah,
Miguel. Thank you.
Thank you, Miguel.
Everyone
Much
seems to like your
appreciated.
costume as well. Good work on your Halloween costume.
Yeah, it was really good.
I think. Oh, I made that side, didn't I? What's that?
Well, show us your side.
I made a side. This is actually the first thing that I've other than my
Oh wow.
table that I made at Madrid last week.
Yeah, that was a really good table,
Thank
though.
you very much. This is the first thing that I've made from scratch. I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah,
That's some
really
like-
nice.
Yes.
That's some nice texture,
Very friendly looking weapon, isn't it?
isn't it?
It's good.
Let's
Good week,
write
Tom.
that.
Everything was fine. Work was great.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, I was just sat there, just making a
You
scythe.
can get that through customs, would you?
No, well, you could try.
Well, if it was very, very small, you could.
Yeah, yeah.
Less than 3 inches.
I think,
said.
yeah, I don't know. But I was happy with that. I wanted to show that. I hope everyone likes my scythe. Oh, shout out to Soul Eater in the chat. Anyway, shall we bring on someone else?
Yes.
I think we should bring on Tom Wild.
Okay, let's bring on Tom
Yes.
Wild. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, Miguel.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Okay, so Tom made a song for us, and it's amazing.
We'll wait for him to. If he can see.
Wait,
Can you
yeah,
see?
Can you see?
Watch out for them.
Sure. It's the most dangerous stream we've ever done. Hi, Tom.
Hello.
Probably wise if I say this out.
You can if you want. There you go. Now we can all hear you.
I hope someone accidentally comes onto our stream and is just like, what?
So, do you want to? Should we just play this, or do you want to talk about like your? Are you? Do you like have a band? Are you a musician on the side? Or
I tend to just kind of write by myself. Yeah. It's making music and dreams is super fun. This is the first kind of proper full song that I've made. Really, I've made little bits and pieces of music, but nothing with vocals or anything.
and this is you singing.
This is me singing, yes. So, which should work now. I've put subtitles to it and got the skeleton kind of doing the flappy voice thing to my vocals.
Okay. Okay.
Shall we go into
All right. Let's just do it. Let's play.
That should work. Yeah.
Here we go.
All right.
When you play, when the I don't know.
I work downstairs. Oh well.
When you played this around the studio, everyone was like, "Oh my god!" I don't think you were here when we found
No,
it.
I was away then.
So we'll just play a little bit of it, and then.
Can we see the actual track, or no? I guess we're
Oh
in
yeah,
play,
you can
so
jump into.
we could have done that.
Yeah, yeah. We could jump into that.
Should we?
Shall we jump into edit mode so you can see it's all happening?
Sure.
Hold on. Let's do that
Yeah.
because that way everybody can see.
See how we made it.
Here we go.
So I kind of started playing around with a lot of musical ideas, as you can see, on one evening. And then basically just wrote a bunch of lyrics to kind of go with this silly fairground, spooky metal type vibe. And just use the PlayStation camera to record them in. And yeah, that's what comes in a minute.
I love the vocals.
Swarm of bees and.
Bogdan, yeah!
Metal pipe. Just keep pointing out things no one can see, but trust us, Bogdan is rocking out.
Everyone's loving it in the chat. So that's you.
Just do
Just like that.
pretty much like that, yeah. Do my best Crypt Keeper voice. I did kind of several takes of it and then stitch them all together.
Oh, amazing.
Editing vocals is quite easy in this because you can sort of visually see where everything goes.
Brilliant. So brilliant.
Well,
You
I
did.
was very pleased with that. Yeah.
How much of this is phrases that you took that were already written, and how much of this is stuff that you wrote
I
yourself?
wrote all of this stuff.
That's amazing. That's so cool.
How long would you roughly say?
One evening for most of the music and one evening for recording the vocals, so
Incredible.
it kind of just came together. If I ever try and make something really good, yeah, you know, but this just kind of came together,
Right.
just got by accident.
How long did it take you?
Overall, probably 5 or 6 hours maybe.
Really?
Yeah.
The whole thing?
5 to 6 to 7 hours maybe.
There you go. You do that in 5 or 6 hours?
No. I could try.
It's kind of, it's all repeated phrases. I've copied and pasted a lot of stuff, you know. It's just the vocals that are different, really.
I love it. Did you record that into the camera, or did you record it separately?
Yeah, just in the camera.
Oh wow, that's great. Love it.
There's a lot of effects you can do in there to clean
Make it
up.
sound like I can sing.
It's the piano. I think we can.
Terrifying people.
I like the piano or the.
Oh yes, that's showing some of the parts there. Yeah.
great.
Thank you.
Thank you for bringing that on. That was amazing.
People are excited for your album.
I'll make a Dreams album.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. Like a whole Halloween album. You should probably just release that. That was just really excellent.
So good.
Thank you.
That was super cool. And in fact, it inspired someone in not even our QA, but Sony's QA, I think, to do like a playable level and then
Yes,
use it
Which was
in
kind
it.
of it was the tagline on the end of it when you spoiler end up
which
dying,
we
I
should
think.
totally play. I wonder if I should make Tom play this.
Oh yeah,
Which one is it?
I got this.
You played it before?
Yeah.
I haven't played
Oh, you haven't played it before.
Oh,
Okay.
good.
Well, then maybe you should play the House on Spook
I've heard all about it,
Play.
but I've been too busy.
Well,
Yeah,
Kitty,
you wanna play?
let us hand the controller to you.
Okay. Don't give me any spoilers.
Okay, no one is allowed to help Kitty.
Okay.
Okay.
She's on her own.
Okay.
Yeah, so this was made by our Sony QA department, and
First person, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Ooh. Nice garden. They could do with mowing the lawn, though. Am I walking on someone's grave?
Yes.
You are.
Yes, yes.
Little bit.
Actually, many people's.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Okay.
Just don't dance. We're fine.
Well, it's a bit spooky.
It's the house on Spook Lane.
Oh, luckily they left the lights on.
Ugh.
Everything's
Oh,
good.
blimey.
I'm so easily scared.
Oh, blimey. Oh, it's creepy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, blimey.
I can't wait to see people make more horror
There's no
games and
doors.
dreams.
I'm going home now. Oh,
No, you're not.
oh dear. Oh, that's nice. Very welcoming. Right. Now, how did I do this last time? This happened in Prince of Persia. Ready?
Quickly.
Go.
Go.
Ew, that was good. That was
Yeah, nice. Well done. Well done.
It's hard to line up with the floor.
Oh,
Nice.
nice.
Very good, very good.
Nice.
Is there
Nice.
a
Oh.
Oh, blimey. Out of the frying pan into the blades. How many clocks do you need? What is it? Oh, it's 5 to 1. Very spooky.
This is the scariest
midnight
time.
or something. It is the witching hour. Oh, blimey.
Declan's spooky voice again.
Oh, behind the door. Apparently. Do I open the door?
Well,
The stream
I mean,
thing.
Yeah, does the street want to continue? Like,
This is the clock surplus room
that's where they will put them.
where all the extra clocks go. Oh,
Figure out.
This is a bit of a puzzle in this
can
room
I go
actually.
around the back?
If you-
No.
no.
I think,
Can I help you?
there's, yeah, we're not supposed to be helping, but we're totally helping.
Yeah, we're definitely. There you go.
Oh, look
Ah.
at the shadow.
Oh yeah, we put the move controllers
Oh.
right in front of the directions that are on the bottom of the screen, so you
Oh, I
cannot
can't
see them.
actually see them.
Do you wanna,
Oh,
okay, so you
oh.
can. So if you see, you can change these hands. If you look up at the clock face, see one is highlighted. You can use
Oh,
the
yeah.
left and right buttons.
I think you have to press triangle first.
Triangle to switch.
Here, I
Oh,
will
yeah,
just
triangle
move
switch,
these,
yes.
and then you'll be
Oh,
able to
yeah.
read it.
Oh, there we go.
Look at that, nice.
So it's a good thing I looked at the clock, isn't it? It was 5 to 1. So let's have a look. So that's that way, and then switch hands, and it was about there.
Nice.
This is a really good thought, and I think you may have just QA tested a bit of this game for QA.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Go down that
With all
route,
these
though.
ones
Yeah,
all
yeah.
point at different times.
But well, sort of.
They're all 1 o'clock with the big hand, and these are all. Is that right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. What?
Yes.
Is that Freudian slip? Okay. All right. Then. All right. Let's do it that way. It's about there.
Yeah.
And about there.
Yeah. 8:05, the actual scariest time.
They're scary at the
Oh,
times.
okay. Oh. Which way should we go? Stream?
I think that way.
I
Which
don't
way?
remember anymore.
There's no.
I think whichever way
that
you
might
go,
be part of it.
It doesn't really matter.
you get another scare. So, yeah. I think.
Is this the exit?
No,
Oh.
we were supposed to be helping.
Maybe back the other way.
Is it the other way? Is there a run button?
Possibly.
Is there a run away button?
No, you're gonna have to add one. That's nice. You can remix this and you can add a run button.
I'm scared. At least there's no scary pokes in here. Oh no!
Oh. Oh.
Oh yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, Shiva.
Action, action.
That looks very familiar, that eye. I made an eye very like that for an old level I made.
It's really hard. not
Right,
to-
so how do I...
Well, it did say pay attention. That was the
And
first.
They did look, the eyes did look around.
Yeah.
They did.
But I didn't see...
That.
So you might want to
See,
try and get it right if you want to, but
you might have to. You might have to mess this one up.
okay, another one.
Good.
I'd have to do them in order.
Yeah.
Oh. Have I messed it up?
Very lucky.
No, you've like.
No, you got that incredibly lucky. That was right.
How did you get that?
How did you do
I
that?
remembered what the eyes had
How?
done, vaguely. Vaguely.
There's another round of this.
I must have been watching without realising.
Yeah.
What happens if you don't do it right?
You have to keep trying.
Oh, was it wrong
Yeah.
then? Did I do it
Yeah.
wrong?
No,
No, you did right. There's a couple
They
rounds.
did it a different way.
Oh, I didn't realise. I thought there was repeating what I'd just done.
No.
Oh dear, I'll probably get it wrong now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Straight away.
Immediately. It's fine. You deserved it for the last one, which you remarkably got right without looking there.
The streamer being very helpful.
Oh really?
Yeah.
What are they saying? Help Auntie Kitty, go on.
Well, actually,
Yeah,
the last two ones say entirely different things.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
it's basically choosing who you trust.
let me pull that. Oh no.
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 Right.
Does that mean I have to say
Should we help?
Let's watch. Just have a... No.
No.
What? Oh,
What's
I
the
see.
eyes?
Yeah. Okay. So
I thought
do
it was
you want me
the middle one.
to? No. Do you want me to?
They did that one and then that one.
No.
Yeah.
So was it
No.
this one
Something first.
No.
Yeah.
That one.
That one. Middle.
And then that. No, I thought it was
What was it?
I think
Yeah. And then no.
Nope.
that one again.
No.
No.
That one.
That one.
No.
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 That.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
And then
And the one on the right, left.
yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Glad someone was paying attention.
just so you know, there's one left.
What? Yeah, one more round.
One
right,
more
I just
time.
We can watch the
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Left. Middle. Left. Right. And then left again.
Oh, round of.
Oh, goody. There wasn't any horrible murder then when I got it wrong.
Someone in the chat gave a suggestion and went, no, wait a minute.
Oh, is that the exit? It's like... Oh, it's good, isn't it?
I see you found my sweeties. It's taken me weeks to amass this collection. It's a shame you won't be able to have any. Being dead and all. They say if you do what you love, you'll never work a day in your life. Well, I'm dead, and I love what I do.
How good is that? Oh, it's so very good.
So thank you to Declan at First Party QA for putting that
Nice.
song into his level.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Brilliant.
was. And that's a weird thing too about running the office. Like I don't really know who made that, and it's
Yeah.
awesome. And thank you if you're watching this. It's great. Let us know, but we don't actually know who made it.
I know him.
Yeah,
Oh, you do?
yeah, actually,
Oh, good. You do.
yeah.
Who is it?
Declan.
Oh, okay.
Barty, who works up at Sony Liverpool.
Excellent. Thank you. That is very cool.
Tom, do you want to try and carve a pumpkin?
I'll give it a go. I've
Go
got
for
little,
it.
quite slippery gloves on, but yeah, why not?
There we go. So you can
choose yours and
Rabbit ears, aren't
go
they?
crazy.
Yeah, we can bring it back in. Don't worry.
Which
I'll-
one?
I'll-
It lives. It lives.
This one?
Yeah.
Just sculpting down.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, if you
Oh no.
scope in again, go scope out. That's it. Now scope into the pumpkin.
There we go.
There you go.
What have I done here?
You might need to get a bit more closer to it. There we go.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Oh, it's a cool eye shape.
Trying to make a. Oh, maybe a hexagon might be cool.
Don't mind me creaking. It's all this PVC I'm wearing.
Oh, nice.
Apologise if this
Is
is
that the
painful.
Dreamiverse?
No, not at all.
Blech.
There's just something very sort of soothing about it. Just watching people carve.
Put it to its end. Ooh, how far away am I there? Ah, there we go. I think
It's terrified. I love it.
colour.
Oh, nice. Little bit of scratch.
Surprised.
Oh,
Can I colour that more?
Oh, there you go.
Surprise
there
pumpkin.
we go.
Nice,
Excellent.
nice.
Add it to the pumpkin pie. Oh, it's
Amazing.
creepy. I love it.
Excellent.
Thank you.
Brilliant. There's some nice pumpkins so far.
Fabulous.
Thank you, Tom.
Yeah, what else do we have?
Do you want to show your dollhouse?
Yes, I can do that.
Dollhouse
I
is
can do that.
amazing. Oh, I've just gone out.
We should see.
Like this.
We were hoping that maybe Kareem would come up and do something. I wonder if he's around.
Oh yeah.
Make something. So I have just been learning how to make random things in the tools. So this is my haunted dollhouse. So most of this I actually just made from things that other people have made, like these trees. I did make the pumpkins from scratch. And some jack-o'-lanterns. I took that
Oh, I
one
like
from
this.
someone. And then I added a little bit of ruffle effect to get the leaves and the trees moving, but those are just strokes. And so I built the whole dollhouse from scratch. I actually made it in the sculpt tool using the grid mode. And so I made a dollhouse. I actually made a template of it so anybody can use it. And then I replaced all the walls and stuff with textures and stuff, mostly from our mystery theme that other people had made. I did make the stairs from scratch though, using that sort of iterative cloning tool. And then I dug into other people's stuff and I changed all the colors to make them creepier.
Yeah, it's definitely a theme. I like the little pile of books with the skull.
There he is again. That
And then there's creepy whispers that happen when you're around the piano.
That's cool.
Oh,
It's easier for me to play creepy whispers than the actual piano. And then if we go upstairs, this actually does work with a first-person character that I took from someone else, but and doing the stairs for that was annoying because then you have to make like space for a character, like building a real house. It's a pain in the butt. Let me see. Go into this little room. I have.
He's a very thin person.
Yeah, so I
outside
have
the
just like a
window.
light rigged up outside and a scary person.
Oh no.
See behind the scenes of how I make little scary things. I took some of John Beach's cobwebs, but I also made my own, which I can show how to. There's one up in the corner, but it's not lit very well.
Made out of whirly-whirly.
I made it with the kaleidoscope tool. That's my little. You can make them
it's very clever.
in
That's
the
good, isn't
kaleidoscope tool. I made the creepy attic.
Seen the film Hereditary?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
Wasn't it
I
that?
did.
Oh, very dollhouse. Yeah.
Yeah, a bunch of people have mentioned that. And maybe I did see it this year. Maybe that sort of like subconsciously inspired me to do it. But yeah, this is my creepy dollhouse
A lot of the streams loving it.
that I made. Actually, somebody said very Slender Man. I did make a Slender Man also. In fact, it's probably on the alpha. Hold on, if we.
Isn't that the Slender Man outside the window?
No, I actually made one. Actually, I guess if we go to my, find Dreamers and find mine. I think it's on this build. Yeah, I made a really creepy Slender Man. I didn't use it in this, but
That
it's
is horrifying.
horrifying, and I hate it. And I put it in a level 2, and it's awful. And so, anyway, that's what I've been having fun making in Dream. Just terrifying things. Oh yeah, but you can see, like, I actually just made a template. This is what I started with. And then I just built it out from there, and I just replaced all of those different like walls and stuff with different textures in the game, so anybody could actually use it. I did actually make a little scene for my Slender Man character. This is one of my first. I don't do a ton of logic, but I made the lights turn off when you put a character. I wrote the music too.
It's like Blade Runner.
Yeah.
A little bit. Let's turn around.
Take it away now.
So yeah, I've just been making lots of weird, creepy stuff in Dreams. I have no background in creation, and I've been using like the kaleidoscope tool and stuff to make like cool spider webs. So yeah, that is my
Amazing.
contribution to Halloween in the alpha.
That works. That's a very good contribution. Well, we have found Kareem.
Kareem!
Kareem.
Hello, thank you, Tom.
Thank you,
that
Tom.
was amazing.
Thank
Your
you,
music
music.
is fabulous. Love it. Thank you so much. Okay, we've got Lucy giving us some instructions.
Hi.
Kareem,
Hi, Kareem.
hi, welcome.
The stream says hello. Everyone's saying hello in the chat.
Hello.
Very excited.
So we're doing, Halloween creations.
I've got a skull. Yeah.
Perfect.
Nice,
Love it.
nice.
It's not as cool.
I put a little bit
No.
of makeup on for you.
God, you look amazing. Wow.
Fabulous. But yeah, we were hoping. Okay, well, if you want to come back to our collection
Yes.
of, we would have you carve a pumpkin.
Let's
but also,
do it.
if there is something else, if you want to make anything else for us or add to our Halloween scene, we would love it.
We could do a Ask the Stream jam.
They would love it.
yeah.
We have some move controllers.
Well,
We'll just
let's
have to
do it.
turn them on if you want to grab them. Kareem is the meister of move controllers.
What kind of thing? Dear stream.
What would you like?
Dear stream, Halloween.
Dream
Here
stream.
we are.
What would you like Kareem to make?
Kareem, dream, scream.
Do you want to sit here, Kareem? Kareem, is it easier if you sit here?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
Yeah. Please. Let me
Tom, if
scooch
you want to
over.
swap,
I
or
would move, but I can't.
Wait,
do
cozy.
you want to swap to the other?
Yeah, I've got the mic. I'm gonna. I think I'll just. Can we? Is everyone?
Got it.
Are we all
We're all
okay?
nice and cozy.
Yeah, it's
Oh, we're all nice and cozy. There we are.
Fabulous.
So, what do you want
So
me to?
let's have a look. Let's have a look. Someone wants to see a spooky monster.
Okay. From the pumpkin.
way.
From the
Do
pumpkin.
you want to make it from the pumpkin?
Or just from scratch, whatever you want. I'm
Well,
yours.
here, if you open that one, we have like a graveyard scene going on already, so you could
Here?
add something
Yeah,
in
that one
there.
there, yeah.
Let's do it.
Maybe a spooky statue or something.
Oh,
See a
okay.
gargoyle.
Okay, let's do a
A
gargoyle.
gargoyle. That is from the
Do you want to turn off the button
Yeah.
prompts just to make it cleaner for?
Okay.
suggestion from
Gargoyle.
Yes.
Sort of Batman style. Okay. So, the.
There's the button prompts, darling.
Okay. To get, what I've just done here is went into one of our screens to hide the button prompts, and now I'm going to use some of the sculpt tools to make a gargoyle. So the first thing is that we turn the mirror on, because it helps, and I will switch off. I think I showed it in one of the streams, the studio lighting. So that allows us to easily see everything and switch off the mood real quick so we can work easier. So very quickly get basic shape going. I'm gonna hide the mirror plane even to make it look a bit nicer while still working in mirror. So now just gonna cut and make our I like using the cylinder sometimes, and I give it some
What kind of a gargoyle are you making, Kareem?
a sort of wolf sort of inspired one. Sort of a dragony as well.
A wolf dragon.
Wolf
This is good.
dragon.
Yeah,
Love
it
it.
works.
Will it have leathery wings?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's a good idea.
It's a bit crocodile-y as well.
Yeah, it's got a bit of a crocodile thing going. It's really once you start getting your basic shapes going, you can. Do they have horns? These?
They can.
I mean, it can.
I assume the stream would
Dragons
want to see
have
horns.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like you've said it, so now we should have horns.
Yeah, let's give it some epic horns. And we need also glowing eyes as well, so we'll do
Yeah,
that.
naturally.
As terrifying as possible.
Okay, so to get cool horns, we can go to our spin.
Oh yeah, I love
Oh
this.
yeah, go on.
Oh no! Oh, yeah.
I love that.
Look at that!
Ooh.
Actually, let's get a better one. This no.
All of these would be completely great horns for me, but not enough for
They're
Kareem.
not. They're just not enough.
That's what I
have
love
to-
about him.
This is A-grade horns. That'll do.
Okay. And then I will
told Kareem.
actually,
Move over and be in the stream. We have so many costumes.
Yeah, if anyone wants to come and sit,
Like we have so many molecules and costumes. If you guys want to like shift over so people can see your amazing costumes, totally fine.
do a roll call like while we.
There's plenty of room in the shop. There you go.
Everyone say hello.
Seeing how we felt awkward.
Look at us all.
Just to make it more awkward, if you just wouldn't mind all standing together.
If
in
you
a,
do like a.
You need to see Rosabelle's one.
Oh yeah, Rosabelle's amazing.
Rosabelle is an amazing Ellie from The Last of Us.
Everyone do like Bogdan's shown off now. Alex is in the camera now. Rosabelle.
Oh, am I like? Oh, right, okay, yeah.
I want to put the.
I wasn't sure how much was in the shop.
I also want to put the glowing eyes. Glowing red.
Let's just be awkward.
Well, you're welcome to sit on the couches.
Anyone
and
can
join,
have a
and we're
seat if
just-
you want.
It's good to do the eyes fast.
We brought
so
candy
we
to
can build
lure
around
everybody
them.
up.
Yeah, candy and food are behind.
Yes, glowing red eyes.
I'll crank it up. You want to see a bit of bloom on there.
You'll see it better once I switch off the studio light. So now I can go back to the sculpt, and it will be easier for me to build the anatomy of the face around the eyes, sort of thing. Almost there. It's always just to get started is the most challenging part. As soon as you get going, now we have something. We need the mega teeth now, and we'll be in business. So,
Someone's asking that Kareem keeps hitting the remotes, and that's actually some shortcuts that we've built in, isn't it?
yeah, the scheme, the move scheme, and is really reliant on a lot of shortcuts and gestures that allow me to go between adding and cutting and the summoning different modes of our sculpt features without needing to go to the menus at all. So I just can go from one thing to the other. So for example, I just did a gesture now, and now I'm in cut. So I can go in and go to those teeth and cut parts of them so they're not like very regular and have more interesting shapes.
Scare your teeth. Got it.
So you can always start your shapes by very, very basic shapes, and then you go in and you do some dents and things to them, add the nostrils.
It's all about layering, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. And then once we'll go back to the mood, we'll put some lights.
With some looseness.
Yeah, that's a good idea to give it like a sort of hair. I like to use the soft blend as well to add some detail, like that. So you can keep going, but we just want to do something quick for you. I want to do a big, the lower part of the jaw now. So, and then we'll quickly do the body.
Oh, sorry, Greg.
And they had to ask for a not the fastest, but you know we can do. It's quite nice how it blends with everything.
Oh, it's so creepy.
Yeah, that's really like. Yeah.
I mean, it is supposed to be a stone gargoyle, so I guess that's pretty.
Yeah, that would look like.
That would actually
It would
be
have been
perfect.
carved from a single block.
Yeah.
Someone has called this the Kareem Screams Dream Stream.
Cool.
Apt.
Does that make us the Kareem Dream Scream team?
Yeah.
Yes.
I,
I mean, give any other words that rhyme with.
well,
Stream.
the Kareem Screams Dream Stream Team Queen.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll do.
That's hard to say.
It is. I'll let you do that.
Okay, so let's go with that head, and then body-wise,
Angry, yeah.
Oh, I love it.
just quickly extend the neck now. Good thing is that you just literally use spheres and balls and cubes and things just very quick, and then you can always cut them back into any shape you want. But we want to put some wings as well, don't we?
That's right.
Yes.
We do now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying no.
Okay. It's a big sort of. Just give it some bulk. And of course, if we wanted to do this thing properly, like, and have it articulate and stuff, we would have built it on our puppet features. But this is just a sculpture, a statue, so we need it just to be a static pose like that. And I'm not even trying to
This
make.
is like the best crypt,
Yeah.
like tomb.
Yeah,
Give it
imagine.
away, trespassers.
Yeah, you're not
Alright,
gonna
graveyard.
like mess these graves up, are you?
No, we can move it and scale it into any
Tiny dragon.
a small one.
little
In the,
ones. A piece.
it's like a sort of sphinx posture. I'm Egyptian after
That's
all.
appropriate.
Someone's asking how fast do you think it would take to learn how to use the tools? I'm not really a sculptor, and during Madrid Games Week last week, I put together was it a table?
We had a few minutes, and Tom just actually made the table we were sitting at, and like we just started making the actual booth that we were stationed in. I actually Kareem made like a video that was like an hour teaching how to use the move controls, and I watched all of it and had no problem just like learning to sculpt with them like immediately after.
I was
It
just
pretty
going to
quick.
say it's that because now we've got videos for everything, so all you need is a bunch of cool videos, like to follow, and then you pose and you repeat and stuff till you just get your head around what does what, and then I would say like within a week you can really start enjoying yourself and doing the shapes and forms that you want and picking up tricks and techniques from other
Buff
people.
Dragon.
So
Yeah, we'll have a bunch of tutorial content when we have people hands-on with the creator tools
fact, that's what I'm
later this year.
responsible
So
yeah,
So if you can't learn the tools very quickly, it's my fault.
yeah. I've just seen what Richard has been doing, and it's amazing. It's very exciting, and the tutorial team really break it down in a very pleasant and fun way, so you don't even feel that you're learning. It just feels like you are doing a sort of creative puzzle in a way. So there we go. And it's nice, when you look at how just a whole form is made out of a bunch of cylinders and triangles and cubes and stuff just intersecting each other, and you get a basic form, and then if you keep shipping away into it, the shape gets better and better and better. So and that's very similar to working in clay. You just have to, you first start by basic form, and then you just keep cutting and cutting, and if you cut too much you add again and stuff. So now we will do the wings.
It's worth noting as well that every cut or shape that you put down, you can actually move them afterwards
Yeah,
as well.
yeah.
Something you can't do with real clay.
Yes, indeed. So you can go in the move tool like that and just move that horn around and open it up like this, or you want to put it back sort of more evil.
A bit more devilish.
Could it be more evil, do you think?
Yeah, we
You
can.
need some spines down there.
Yeah.
And,
Oh,
and the wings, don't forget the wings.
okay, let's do the wings and then
Maybe a tail.
a tail. Okay.
Anything else?
Okay. So
Sorry, Kareem.
no. It's fun, and we can just get the soft blend, sort of a little
A little spine.
spine action. We can use the spline tool as well to do
I
the.
love the spline tool. It's my favourite.
There we go. We don't need a mirror for that, so I'm gonna turn mirror off. You see now I just turned mirror off by tapping my two controllers together. So we're trying to find ways of letting you have shortcuts that allow you to change between your tools. See, I'm just moving my hand and picking the 2 points I want my tail to go. If you are doing this form in any other 3D package, it's actually much more steps to do that. So in Dream, even though when you were asking like how do I get to learn these things, and that you just get to learn them by seeing it happen once in front of you, and then you know. And then you can use this tool to make your trees, or to make tail here, or sort of anything you want really. So wings now. Wings are actually surprisingly hard to do. I like sort of.
You could use some strokes, couldn't you?
Oh yeah.
To do the leathery flappy bits.
Oh yeah. So you do the sort of almost the skeletal part of it, and then
Yeah.
we'll
Then
connect.
it could look all raggedy and leathery.
Oh yeah. You have a whole leather thing going.
Well, it's actually it's fake leather, it's not real.
I love it though. It's very nice. There you go. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
See, the thing I really like every single time, like I use Dream, I actually forget that I am, we're in a stream and we need to get on with it, and I start getting.
Don't rush yourself.
So do we. It's okay.
No, it's a good sign when a tool doesn't make you just want to stop using it, and sometimes there are tools that are so tricky to use that you find yourself, if you just get remotely close to what you're trying to do, you kind of go like, that will do, because it's a pain, but in Dream it's not difficult to try again and again and again till you really get to the version you like.
And you can save versions, can't you?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Someone actually asked if you could rig this, and
Not today.
Not today. No, not today. But John Beach made a bunch of 10-minute animals and some really weird stuff for us at PAX, and he made animals that were sculpts, but they were all rigged and jointed, so they moved, and that's where the spider shark,
Spark,
this is my favorite thing made in Dreams yet, came from. But yeah, so you can actually make sculpts that move and act like animals and quadrupeds.
What's really nice as well is that because we can work at any level of zoom, what you can then do, if we have time, is that you can really go in your model and do very small little decisions and indentations and detailing on the sculpture to go mental, more than any of the programs out there can go. We've seen some CG forums and what people are doing nowadays with them, and in Dreams, if I am to use these exact same techniques, I can really go to town with details and added structures and stuff. But for now and for the purpose of this stream, we will just be more robust and quick. The eye is covered as well with this thing, so I'm a bit of sculpt here, so we need to clean it up. There we go. It needs a sort of demonic symbol or something. I'm getting. Where's Bogdan?
He's right there.
Bogdan, we need to go metal on this. Are we doing any music as well, or what?
Well, Tom had made us an amazing music track,
Okay.
but like we could bring in Bogdan to make some music for our scene.
Yeah, I think in the end we need some sort of like.
I mean, we have a few more people who haven't made anything yet who are like lurking around.
Okay. So there we go. We just want to put the stroke wings. How will we do that? Let's pick a stroke. Let's say which one? Which one? This one? Okay. And then change the color, make it darker color. Once we turn the mood back on, by the way, it's going to be cool. And I'll put a light under it or something to make it like proper
Lighting.
Yeah, Frazetta style. Not green. No. Actually, I don't like this stroke. Yeah, maybe this one. So you can go between the. Okay, here's the. Fill in the wing. So it's nice. I could have done this in a multitude of ways, but this is a nice interplay between our sort of painterly tools and our sculpt tools. And there is more subtle things we can do, but this is a nice sketch of our gargoyle.
I love those wings. Those wings are awesome.
Good.
But I'm upset with the eyes, but okay, we'll just accept it. Accept it. Sorry, I'm a tortured artist.
Okay, someone was
what
asking
do you
about
put on that
techniques if you want to
plinth?
make stuff
Okay.
very like
Okay.
neat and exact and precise.
Yeah, we have a lot of grid modes and precise movers and precise
Oh, that's perfect.
and rulers and things that you can just use to make your creations much more exact. But we this is a very sketch-like version, and you can anytime you're in doubt, clone. You need multiples of everything. the baby ones.
Do you remember the PAX thing with the mech that you did?
Yes.
That was a very mechanical, precisely
Yes,
modelled
yeah.
thing.
Oh, this is great. Even
Really
more.
little baby one.
Even,
Put another one on its back.
it's baby.
Oh.
The gargoyle and its baby. Anyway.
All right, give us some lighting
Okay.
on it. And
So now we switch back on the. Where was
Guides, there you go.
Thank you, sir.
Madam.
Thank you, madam. See the glow is.
Lights are a bit.
Yeah, the glow is too much.
yeah, because they're emitting light. You could just have them not emit light, and then they would.
Okay. We can go here and.
Yeah,
just
emit
take-
light from glow. If you turn that off, it should. Yeah.
Which one?
That should help. The one to the left, emit light from glow. Just if you take that off, it should do what we want
And
it
the
to
babies have like stronger. Okay, I'm gonna kill the babies. Sorry.
Oh,
my
God! Oh,
God.
the stream just
Well,
got
it's
so
Not real
dark.
babies,
Oh
everyone.
no!
Oh.
Panic.
It's Halloween. It's
R.I.P.
Wow. Oh,
It's allowed.
Anywhere, can we agree?
There we go. Okay, back to the. That's better.
there we
Then
go.
we put some
The green up lighting, I think.
green up lighting, and then we pass over. Where's
We need some fog.
There we go. Light.
lights? Fog as well.
Oh, reminds me of Ghostbusters. Remember those dog things?
Ooh,
There is
yeah.
only Zool.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm not the gatekeeper. Move along.
Trying to find the precise, like, creepiest angle.
Yeah, and then we want to change the color.
Oh, nice.
Richard wanted to see green. Okay.
Yeah, a nice horrifying green with a hint of blue in it, I think.
Hint of blue.
There we go.
Maybe there's. Take it down. You can really.
Very nice.
Can use it. Usually, a lot of our artists and designers will have a lot of those lights scattered around in the levels to just pick up parts of the assets and create all these sort of fill lights, we call it. And you can even have different versions, different colors, play with the a bit bluer in one and a bit yellower in another, and just get as if you're painting with light. So that's also a very fun little touch to do. There we go. And
Thank you. Thank you so much.
the family of gargoyles.
All right.
I've got my eye on that big pumpkin, actually.
Well, why don't you carve it for us?
Yeah.
Do it. We've got the move controllers if you want.
Would you like moves or DS is
Let me
here?
use the DS4. Cool. I'm more accustomed.
Thank you, Kareem.
Thank you, Kareem.
Thank you.
All right, Kitty, I have no idea what we did with the DS4
we have
controller.
We have a couple of other things to show. Just to
We do.
First, and then I'll do my.
Okay, then we will show those. I think we need to swap.
Yeah, we actually we're going to show Kev and Dan have made some. Dan's made some cool art, and Kev has made something awesome as well. So if
Oh, we're offline, can't.
hold on,
It's fine.
there you go. There we go. Excellent. Right. So
Cool.
Kev's. Let's show Kev. Let's just get this ready.
What are you dressed up as, Kev?
Me.
The famous.
Hard at work. I didn't have any time to put on a costume. You look
I could
fabulous.
have brought you
That's
something.
okay. We're glad you're here.
A little mini dress or something.
I've just realised that I just look like a guy in a hoodie with like
With
makeup.
makeup
I'm just like sat here,
aren't you?
just like chilling. Right. Actually, first of all, I'm just going to show. You would have seen our. If you subscribe to our newsletter, you'll have seen our art at the top is done by Dan Goddard, who is here. He's over there. Shout out to Dan. Everyone say hi, Dan.
Dan, you want to do a cameo?
He said no. He said I was asking him. So he made this. This is all done in Dream. Someone was asking if we could see it on stream. So
Yeah.
here it
Can we move
is.
the camera?
Yeah,
We
can we
so
take a little tour of
so
it?
It's just that on its own, but we can
Like
go
a terrifying
into
skull with a nice
edit
little
mode.
hat on.
and we can like go up to it and sort of see up, and we can zoom in. And I actually find it really creepy because it's massive, isn't it? Like,
It is.
and we can go up to the house, which you sculpted separately, Dan? Did you? Yeah.
Yes, he did.
It's just a cool way of looking around. Dan does some amazing art in Dreams.
Oh, a few people on the stream have recognised that you're Miguel.
Oh! Well done.
You're not just a guy in a hoodie.
Yay!
I am
Well,
actually.
he is, but yeah.
So I just want to show people that, and that's very nice. It was
Oh, that
amazing.
is
We asked
really
Dan to do it
beautiful.
for Halloween. So well done, Dan. Thank
Yep.
you.
And if you don't subscribe to our newsletter, it's a good way to get all of the information about what we've been doing, what we are doing, upcoming streams. We announced in it that we're going to be doing a little homage to LBP next week on our stream on November 2nd. So everybody should tune in for that. It's going to be really fun. Christoph is going to be building a LBP level in Dreams, and we have cake
Oh, we have cake.
because
Good.
we have to have
Right.
cake.
That one.
Kev,
Cool.
so
Show us.
what have you made, Kev?
I've made. Well, I knew you guys were doing a Halloween thing, and so I wanted to make something. And then I didn't think I had time. And then John made the pumpkin last week, and then on the same day, someone posted on Twitter a Frazetta painting of the Headless Horseman. And so then I was driven. I knew I had something to make then, so I've made the Headless Horseman. But he's not the Headless Horseman. He's a sort of undead pumpkin.
Oh,
monster,
so good.
so, and I wanted to also show that you can do quadrupeds if you want to using traditional animation. I just quickly dive in and show you the circuit. So I have some walk animation and gallop animation. Fairly scary. I didn't have enough time to like neaten up my circuit, but it's actually quite a traditional keyframed animation is what I want to show basically. So if we then go to the game, Shout out to Maya, who made this scene, even though she doesn't know that I used
That's awesome.
it. Shout out to Tom, who made the song earlier, for doing my clop sounds. Shout out to many people here, because I didn't sculpt anything for this character. I just collaged stuff from the server.
Did you use a pair of coconuts for the clop sound?
Yes. No, I think he just used his mouth. He just used his
really?
mouth.
Awesome.
Oh my god, that looks so cool.
So the sounds are a bit out of sync, because I didn't have time to sync them all up.
I like this is the thing where you're like, I didn't really have time, but I just put this together.
And Richard kindly helped me with some audio for the special move that I was able to give the character. That wasn't Richard, that was just one of the many sounds that it plays.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Halloween, everybody! That was me!
That's it. There are some other ones, what are they? No. No. They're randomised, so.
Hi, girls.
So that's it. I just thought I'd show you.
Amazing. Thanks.
Hi, girls. Oh, hello.
I couldn't resist.
You did make it about 100 times better than it was when I first.
Absolutely hilarious.
So good.
So yeah, there you go.
Wait, look. When he looks at things, you can see the reflection of his face. Look!
Oh, look at that!
That's terrifying.
He's got a light inside his head to shine on things, so, and then, yeah.
Oh, hello.
He's not exactly headless though, is he?
No, well, you know, for Rosetta's was
The headed
headless one.
horseman.
The headed.
Very good.
Cool. There you go.
Amazing. Thank
Wow.
you, Kev. Oh,
Thank you.
brilliant. Right, we're back
That
out.
is
And,
amazing.
Oh, you're right. You
Yeah,
hadn't
I'm fine.
heard that before, had you?
No, I hadn't, and I'm crying. It's fine. Everything is fine. That was beautiful. All right, back to the outfit. Sorry. I'll get it together.
Oh, it's so good.
Right then, what's next?
Okay, okay. I think we should carve a few more pumpkins and see if
Yeah,
anybody
you
else
do
wants to
mine
add anything to
again.
our
You wanna
stream
do
if we have
another
any
one?
volunteers.
We can take some
We can take some requests. Richard, Ms. Kitty Powers is a talented artist who can make us some
I've been doing it
add to our graveyard scene.
Oh. You
Oh,
wanna-
and we have another painting of Dan's actually that we should
Oh,
show
yeah,
as
we gotta
well
show it now.
that he did in the alpha. So, Pumpelstiltskin. This is really lovely. Just really love his
It's got some
Halloween
tunes on
artwork.
it as well.
It's gorgeous. Ooh.
Good work, Dan.
Good work, Dan. Thank you.
So do you want to carve another pumpkin?
Yeah, why not?
Okay, go for it.
Let's ask the stream what they'd like a pumpkin
Let's
to
say
look like.
like
There you go. Let's have a look.
cookie for pumpkin.
Hello.
Yeah, let's keep it clean though, shall we?
Clean.
Someone asked if you can sculpt yourself into a pumpkin.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, that could work.
Ooh.
Should we do
Go for it.
Yeah, do it.
that? Okay, now let me think about this. Okay. Let's just hide everything else.
And we do have the move controllers if you...
I'm actually
If you
more
want.
used to the DualShock,
Okay.
which most people at home will have, so I guess it's reassuring to know that you can use those. Okay.
So quiet.
It's the focus.
I'm going to put makeup on it in a minute.
I see where you're going.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And just put a little mouth. Actually, let me change that to do like the cone.
It's very quiet
So
now.
tense. Everyone is like focused.
Ask me things on the stream. And let's
Oh yeah, we can take some questions from the community.
yeah.
Yeah.
A
Absolutely.
lot of the team are here, so anything Well,
Yeah, if
You got
anybody
any
has any
particular questions
questions,
for
go
Bogdan?
ahead and
He
throw it
can come
onto the
over with his
stream.
scepter.
We have a whole bunch of people here who can answer them for you. It's a
right,
beautiful
then now
smile.
What I'm going to do is choose a nice lipstick. I'm going to go into spray paint mode. I think. Oh, I'll choose it again now. There. And now
Does
if
the
I put,
DualShock 4 use PS4 camera? No, it does not.
so now because I'm in put surface snap on so that my cursor will stay on the surface, so it makes it a bit easy to paint. Is that my lovely lipstick?
Oh yes.
I know you said I'm a talented artist.
And you're proving it.
Well,
Somebody actually wanted to know how long Kevin's character took. Is Kevin still up here?
He like dropped the mic and left.
Oh, he ran away.
Like, boom.
I don't know.
I think it was only like over the course of a few days, I think, because he was working on something and then he was like, oh, I've got this. So if he comes back up, we can ask him.
Yeah. Someone asked if you can rig up the touchpad of the DS4. I don't actually know the answer to that. Can you? No? I know you use it. I like using it in the music tool for bending notes. So it does have some functionality in Dreams, but I don't think we use it for games.
Oh, Kev's here.
Kevin there.
Kevin, how long did your character take?
About 5-6 hours.
5-6 hours.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. There's your answer.
Different stages.
Someone says your pumpkin looks fabulous.
It is fabulous.
If I shrink everything in a level, will it reduce the thermometer level? No, but we do have ways of helping you optimize that will like reduce the the texture for sculpts and stuff and help condense them. So there are ways to do that without having to make everything in your level tiny.
Yeah.
You can make very small levels that have a lot of detail, so it doesn't quite work like that. It's very glamorous.
Glamour. I know. I'm trying to make hair.
Why haven't we said when the beta is? Because we don't have the answer for that yet. That is what we're working on now. And believe me, we'll not keep it a secret when we know the date.
Oh.
But asking us won't help, unfortunately.
Unfortunately not.
Sorry.
Let's turn that off now.
Someone's asking, how is the horse made in your character? There he is.
Yeah, Kevin, do you want to? Yeah, can you tell us how you made the? Now that it's not up on the screen, but we'll just.
I'll say it. So
Yeah. Kevin's coming over.
I'm here, but you can't see me.
All right, Kevin's back.
I made the horse using. So Dan sculpted me the head because I needed a horse head, and then Menlu sculpted a human skeleton a very long time ago, and I just took all parts of that and scaled them and altered them slightly to make it look like a horse, and then rigged it.
Nice.
So yeah, it's actually a human skeleton made to look like a horse.
Twisted and like.
Oh, that is terrifying.
And then Pablo helped me animate it, and all I did was go online and find beats.
How did you do the nice embroidery on the waistcoaty thing?
Somebody asked if you can make custom imps. Yes, you can.
I just to make the details on the armor and stuff is just surface snap sprites with glow.
Right.
So I just sculpted, and the armor piece came from my Gothic character from ages ago. We did the Gothic stream. I just took an armor piece off her to do the chest, and then I think the top part was off a wizard character that someone made, and yeah, it's just collaging lots of pieces that I found on the server, jointing them together and then
Amazing.
animating them.
Oh, I know why that's gone like that.
Oh.
Oh, amazing.
That is it.
There we go.
Pretty sure I've seen this costume on RuPaul.
Oh, really? It's completely original. Shh.
Somebody's asking if you can make paint on an object glow instead of the whole object. Yes.
Yes.
That is very possible.
In fact, yeah, let me do that now. So if I go into paint mode,
Yes.
I go into here and I do surface snap. And when I paint, it will stick to the surface. It's a nice blusher.
I can't see all the questions.
Drop it. You asked a question about lighting. I
Yeah,
just missed it. What
too.
was it? You need to just ask us again. And I'm just gonna watch the chat. So
Back
write
out
this
of
again.
there. Like that.
Oh.
There you go.
I think it is RuPaul, isn't it?
No, shh.
And he's out.
gone.
And he's gone. Bye.
Someone said, can you make the DualShock 4 speaker put out audio?
Yes, Costa did that. He made a little
Yeah.
Halloween one, and then it like makes a scary. Oh, do we have his?
We do have his.
Oh, we should
Francis.
show his.
We'll
Yeah. Do we have his other
Right, let
one
me,
where he
let
made
me
it
finish
come out the
No.
speaker?
But I think we can find it. We can find it.
But yeah, he made a really cool one, and then it makes noise out of your speaker, and it was really creepy.
I'm trying to put some little eyes.
Does the music tool? This is a question for Bogdan. Does the music tool have LFOs/automation?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes, says Bogdan.
That's the
That's the most
There will be
Bogdan
no.
answer.
Yes.
There will be no more.
There you go.
Can you detect controller?
Look at that. That is amazing.
Oh wow, yeah.
King
There
of
we
the
go.
Pumpkins.
Queen.
Queen of the
Queen
Pumpkins.
of the
So sorry.
Pumpkins.
So sorry. So sorry. Should we show? I want to show Costa's creation.
Yes, go for it. Save it. Carving graveyard. Sounds darker than it is.
Jopix was asking, I was wondering if there was some sort of way to bake lighting instead of having it real time to optimize the level.
The
No.
thing is that actually the lights, well, the whole thing is so optimal. There's very little optimization
Yeah, I was gonna say that wouldn't really help.
to do. There are some tricks. It's actually better to reduce the amount of physics or the looseness of your sculptures.
Yeah.
Or the amount of things you've got in the level. That's a better way to optimize.
Bring us our zombie
So
Francis.
this is Costa. Costa is not here. He was here.
He was here.
Shout out to Costa. Everyone say hello, Costa.
Hi, Costa.
He made this on one evening. It's a zombie version of my character Francis,
Yeah.
complete with brains. And he ran around, and he even recorded himself making little.
Wait, do the jump again.
Yeah, it goes through
Her brain
one-
Yeah,
blocks out a little.
yeah.
Maybe the bow is actually a bit of brain bulging out.
He told me how he made the brain. The brain is like really like look at it. That is a proper like brain. He's very proud of it, but yeah, he was going to come and show it, but
Wow.
Can we put
a man of mystery.
Can we not put Zombie Francis into the graveyard?
Sure.
We can. Let's do that.
Oh,
You should put the spooky dog in.
We can do
Oh yeah,
that, can't we?
we've got a whole bunch of stuff. We can actually just throw some of those in.
We should put her.
Somebody
Where should we put her?
was asking for some examples of how you make water. We can do that on another stream and show
Water.
people a few different techniques,
yes. Yeah, it's not that hard.
different ways, not particularly difficult.
Alex, what is your hungry boy called?
Oh, it's the
There's a
Ghost,
direct
G-O-S-T.
fantasy. No,
The dog.
the fat lad.
What's that? What am I searching?
I don't know. It'll be under my
Oh yeah, let's do it. We can just search you, can't we?
It'll be under my home.
How do we search?
Do we have anybody else that wants to add something to our creepy graveyard? Volunteers, carve a pumpkin. Oh, that's a good song for it.
Yes.
Yeah, this one.
I think it's called I can't remember. I think it might also be called something spoopy.
Let's have a look. Let's have a quick look. Should we just search dog?
I think I saw it in a collect. Oh no, that was your.
No, can't find it.
It's definitely there as a thing. Search for my username.
Don't know where we can.
It's okay.
Yeah.
We can.
Right. Should we have a look at what that's like? Oh.
Where'd she go?
There she is. She's just shouting around the place.
Oh, it's creepy. It's an awesome pumpkin.
Oh. Suits Bogdan's like image right now. Nice.
Oh,
It's like the 80s all over again.
It is. Does anyone else want to carve a pumpkin? Does anyone
Come
in here?
on, one
Come
last
someone wants-
person.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
You need someone to dig on.
Yeah,
Come on, Kevin.
Kevin's gonna come back. I love that you've just been on and off the stream like
Show
every
us
time.
some
Yeah.
more tricks and tips.
I don't really have many. Where's this little one at the front?
Decorative. You don't have to just carve it. You can add things to it too.
Yes, I will do that.
As I've demoed
That's
myself.
my one.
It's got nothing on it. Is it?
Oh no, a different one.
No, this one, you're fine. You're fine on this one.
Make it bigger as well.
Yeah.
There we go. I love this tool.
This is my favourite tool.
Oh, someone asked if there will be weekly contests. We do have a community challenge. We're still working on all the details and how exactly that will work in game, but that's actually how we've been sort of encouraging people to make stuff at the office. Like we had one for Halloween props, we had one for Halloween music, and I think this week is like a Halloween map. So
Yeah.
we've actually been testing that out internally. It's something that we'll be having people test out when it's in their hands.
That's what gave birth to Tom's song. So
Oh, yeah.
You can vote for the ones you like the best. Can't
Exactly, yeah. But if you just want to play stuff and just check stuff out and you don't have something to contribute, you can also just play and vote for people.
you? It's scary.
He's a bit sad. He's sort of crying. I think he's
Is
sort
it
of
sad
crying.
clown?
His eyes are melting like wax.
Ah, they're super
Oh,
creepy. I love them.
Scream mask, isn't it? But it's
Yes, it is a bit. Yeah.
not for long though.
Do the same people win every week? No.
Depends
Different people
on- yeah.
enter. It sort of depends on who has time to do extra stuff. Oh, I love this pumpkin. It's so creepy. Can you switch off the painterly sky effect? Yes. Well, you can go into there and go into studio lighting, and then we don't have the, yeah.
It turns off all the lighting there, so it doesn't get.
Yeah.
I don't get to find out what my lighting is doing.
You will
to the
always
face.
have
I love that.
flecks in the sky.
Right.
Depending on the one you choose and which image you choose, you can make it more pronounced or less pronounced. Oh,
Oh,
is that a stalk?
it is a stalk. I thought I'd just give it a quick.
I was using the same technique that Kareem was using for the horns on the dragon to do mine, like twirling a shape and then spinning it out to make the top of the pumpkin.
Very devilish stalks.
There you go. A pumpkin.
That's great.
That works.
Love
Nice.
it. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, so that's our Halloween stream.
Yeah, try and carve a pumpkin. Oh, is that one that's already?
Oh, are you gonna do one?
I'm gonna try
Before
one.
we go?
Yeah.
Okay,
You do one,
excellent.
Okay, right. I'm gonna take this one over.
Make it bigger first.
Like a massive one.
You make it huge, like as big as my one, if not larger.
Okay. We go like this.
Bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger.
No, not that. No, well maybe. Yeah. On the back of the hill, make it vast.
Yeah.
A vast pump. Like
A vast
like
pumpkin.
Huge one.
Yes.
Okay.
Back of the giant pumpkins. What's happened to his light though? Have we left his light?
Oh, no, it's
It
in
just
there.
needs to be
there.
cut out.
Just needs to be cut.
It's because it's bigger, isn't it? It's not bleeding
right.
through so much.
Oh.
This could be terrifying.
I think it's still on green. If
Oh, it's still on green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Put on a nice yellow or something.
No, I'm not gonna go that way. Which way? What do I want to do? I'm gonna use your cones.
What does the stream say?
What does the stream? No, I don't. Pumpzilla. They're calling it Pumpzilla.
Pumpzilla. That's a great name. Make Pumpzilla.
Make the Pumpkin King.
Make the Pumpkin King.
Yeah, we've got a queen
pumpkin.
pumpkin. Now we need a
Pump
king.
King. Okay. Oh no, I don't want that. I don't want that responsibility.
Make Pumpzilla.
What does that mean though?
Gigantic, terrifying
Like-
pumpkin. Look at it. It needs.
Why is it?
Because you're using a really big shape.
Oh, I see.
So when you went into like making things gigantic,
Make a pug.
a pug pumpkin. Tom, this is really going to test your.
Yeah, I don't want this responsibility. Can someone else try and make a
You can put
Pumpkin
things
King?
on the pumpkin.
Pumpkin.
Tom was bold, but you might have to take over
Yeah,
for him,
you
Richard.
do that.
This stream has scared him out of creating.
Go on, you direct me, Tom.
Click on the hide thing. I think that's what's
That's the
causing it to
problem, isn't
disappear.
it?
Oh yeah.
You're a bit far away from it, Tom. Right, let's do it in the right side. Right then. There we go. Now, what are we doing?
Pumpkin King. Pumpkin.
Pumpkin. So it needs a crown then, does it?
I think a crown of vines. Like,
I need to turn down the softness. There we go. Okay. Oh. Jump to my cone. There it is. It's a very thick pumpkin.
yeah, maybe I made it
Blame
too
John
big.
Beach. I know.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Well, let me make it
You're making the pumpkin.
pumpkin. I know. I was just reshaping my cone to make it longer. Whoa! I only said longer.
I like that giggle that like went through
A ripple.
the ripple. A giggle ripple.
Giggles. It'd be like a golf clap, but with giggling. Right.
This is the pumpkin to go with our pumpkin, our Kitty Powers
So bright.
pumpkin.
It's a little bit.
Someone was asking what about Pumpkin Queen. There is already a Pumpkin Queen.
Yeah, we've got that covered.
Yeah, you obviously weren't watching earlier.
You're shaming the stream.
Yeah, come on. It's okay.
Don't worry.
We're all friends.
Yeah, we love you, really.
You've set the chat off with your reshaping your cone.
Oh! Shocking. What sort of mouth would you like? A happy one?
Yeah, is it a happy
Let's just
king?
take it. What does the stream say?
I think it should be happy. There's not enough happiness in this graveyard.
Oh, well, I mean,
It's a graveyard.
Well, you know what, graveyards can be happy places, can't they? A bit.
all right, then make it smiley.
I'm going to. There we go. Right. I'm going to make that bigger.
Confused smile was a suggestion.
Nice. Yeah. Can't
Oh,
really tell what angle I'm at. It's a bit bright. Oh, there we go.
oh,
Hello!
oh, that is
Happy
very
Halloween,
cute.
everybody.
Right, let's quickly make a crown,
Okay,
and then I think we'll be done.
and then I think we'll be done. And then everybody
You want
can
a
go
crown, like
celebrate
a cone?
Halloween.
Do you want a cone made of
Hang out here in costumes.
Yeah.
Do we want a crown made of cones?
I mean,
Or a
maybe some
crown.
thorns or some vines.
I like the crown of vines. Yeah.
Oh, vines, that's a good idea. Let's make a viney crown. And go to here, change it to that. Which is so easy to create.
Ooh, a crown made of antlers. That was actually a really good suggestion.
Probably not in the time frame we've got.
Okay. But we could.
We could. We can do anything we want. There we go. I'll make it bigger, don't worry. Right. There we go, that's a bit more sinister.
Oh, and like antler vines.
Crown made
Great.
of
Perfect. We've
vines.
just combined everything.
I'll make a crowny one, look.
That's it.
There we go. Put an extra big one at the front. And maybe at the sides as well. Might as well go the whole hog. Ooh.
That's great.
Anything else?
That looks great.
What
That's
else?
cool.
Oh, that's cool.
Cute.
It picks up the backlighting nice.
Yeah, you definitely did better than I would have.
There we go. The king of the pumpkins.
And there's your queen of the pumpkin.
Yeah, and our amazing.
And their friends.
You dwarfed our gargoyle, like you can't even see it in the background now. Poor Kareem,
where's
we've
the-
just taken all of
Oh,
his hard
sorry.
sculpting work and just.
Put it there, look, there. Coming over the hill. Like a...
The royal family of pumpkins.
That could be the dog, look.
Amazing.
Fido. There you go.
Well, thank you for that.
Oh,
Thank you
thanks.
for that.
Thanks everyone who tuned in. I think we're going to end the stream here, but please join us next week, November 2nd, because we are doing our Little Big Planet homage in Dreams to celebrate the 10th birthday of Little Big Planet, which is kind of crazy. And yeah, thank you to everybody who joined us on the stream for Media Molecule today. Thank you all for dressing up in costumes. That was excellent. Thank you, Kitty Powers, for co-hosting with us. Check out Kitty Powers Matchmaker and soon Kitty Powers Speed Dating, which
Yeah,
is coming when?
November 22nd is Thanksgiving. And you can find me on social media as Ms. Kitty Powers, MS Kitty Powers.
Yeah, and as always, keep in touch with us on social media. We answer lots of your questions there. We just did a whole month of coverage with Game Informers, and there's like tons of answers to lots of the questions that we saw on the stream that we didn't get to answer today. And keep joining us for streams and other fun stuff. And thanks for tuning in. We really appreciate it. So thanks, everyone. Bye. Happy Halloween.
Siren.
What? Oh, wait, where is it? Hold on. We bought a $1 scare siren just so we could do this, and then we didn't. This better not be disappointing. I think it will be.
Can I do it?
Yep.
Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Oh.
Take the safety catch off.
There's nothing.
It's a. Well,
It's worth every dollar.
it was worth every dollar that we spent on
Yes!
it.
Way!
Yay! We should have made it in dreams.